Well, for all those who have long said that President Trump hates women, doesn't respect them, he doesn't keep intelligent women around him, they're certainly having to explain the fact that Trump just assigned his campaign manager, Susie Wiles, as history's first chief of staff to the president, who is a woman.
Susie, come here. Come here, Susie. Chris, come here, Chris. Susie likes to stay sort of in the back, let me tell you. The Ice Maiden, we call her the Ice Maiden.
Certainly well-deserved after a well-run campaign alongside Chris LaCivita. Susie Wiles is a hard worker. She does not seek the spotlight and has earned the president's respect, clearly. President Trump calls Miss Wiles tough, smart, innovative, and universally admired and respected in a statement released Thursday night. There certainly is a lot of work to do in order to make America great again, so how will Wiles tackle the job from this position? Joining us now, our very own national political correspondent, Dan Baldwin. Susie Wiles has proven herself to be a tough, tight-lipped loyalist. I imagine that's going to continue when she's in the White House, which I think is going to be to the chagrin of a lot of mainstream media.
I would completely agree with you, Chanel. I think you had a monologue quite some time ago talking about not only Susie Wiles, but also Chris LaCivita, and you were talking about the nature of their relationship with the media, and you were talking about how the Trump 2024 campaign was materially different from the 16 and the 20 runs because there were no leaks, nothing coming out. It was orderly, it was tight-run. And Susie Wiles deserves a lot of credit with that. And Susie is obviously not someone with a lot of government experience. She's an outsider when it comes to that. That actually makes her the perfect chief of staff for Donald Trump. And you have to remember her background a little bit. This woman helped make Florida change it radically from a swing state to a ruby red state. She helped Rick Scott, who was then a businessman, win the governorship of Florida in just 7 months. She helped architect President Trump's 2016 Florida run. She was largely credited for helping Governor Ron DeSantis win Florida back in 2018. Obviously, the two of them had a very frosty relationship then, with both of them ultimately going their own separate ways. We know that that's pretty well documented. Donald Trump brought her back in 2020. She helped him win Florida again then, and then he picked her to run his post-presidency operations back in 2021. And Susie Wiles deserves a lot of credit for Donald Trump's record-shattering presidential run. I mean, she helped run the campaign that broke every single record in the Iowa caucus in negative 35-degree weather. So a lot of them thought turnout would be a little bit lower. And Donald Trump won nearly every single county. He won the South Carolina primary in under a minute. He beat not one, but two Democrat presidential candidates in Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, all with Susie Wiles right by his side the entire time. And he won the popular vote as well, Chanel. There was really no other person who would have been better for the job than Susie Wiles, the Ice Maiden, as he calls her.
The Ice Maiden. No, it is a brilliant choice. I love the choice, especially when there were some other names being thrown in the hat. And I think that Trump, for the longest time, believed it would be Susie. But it was interesting to see the names that were tossed into the media fray, clearly tossed in by their own little PR minions. You know, guys like Kevin McCarthy and all these other contenders who wanted to be chief of staff. You know, it was interesting to see them trying to throw their hats in the ring, not even knowing that it was pretty much decided a fair bit ago that it would be Susie. Again, testament to how
that was
little
the assumption,
insight these
Chanel.
outsiders
That was
have
the assumption.
to the inner circle.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.